Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to talk about different types of ad types on Facebook. When's appropriate to use them? What are the best ones to use? And how to go about creating them. So the reason this came up is I was initially just going to kind of talk about the different ad types on Facebook and kind of go through them in more of a listicle version. But I posted a survey in our Facebook group this morning and got some good feedback on, I'd love to learn more about some of these different ad units, especially some of the more advanced ones. And so today, in this video, I'm going to talk about Canvas. So Canvas is an ad unit that's been out for quite a while, actually, in the timeline of the Facebook world and how fast things moves. So it's been out for over a year, at least in beta. When it came out in beta, and I started testing it, and it never really took off, in my opinion. It's kind of one of those ad units that is a little more hands-on. It takes a little more work to make. It's more time intensive. It takes some more creative talents and abilities. And overall, it's a lot more hands-on. And so I think a lot of the Facebook advertisers want things to be less hands-on. And unless you're a big company, a creative agency, this type of ad unit, people kind of stay away from it. So that being said, I still think there are certain circumstances and certain types of businesses, certain types of demographics where running a Canvas ad can be very beneficial. And there's a few reasons for that. I think the biggest one is that Facebook really likes native ad units. So they like things that stay within their ecosystem. And so if you notice a trend of the types of tools and features Facebook has rolled out over the last year, a lot of them are designed to keep you inside Facebook longer. So whether it's instant articles or collection ads or Canvas or native lead forms, all of these different features take things that used to happen outside of Facebook, whether it's reading an article or filling out a lead form, and they brought them inside Facebook. Facebook likes that because you're on the platform more. They can track a lot more data that way. But from a consumer standpoint, it's great. From an advertiser standpoint, it's great because it's a lot faster. Things that are happening inside Facebook, there's not that load time of going to a third-party website. Things are just faster. They're cleaner. They're more cohesive. There's that ad sent from ad to Canvas because it's all built in the same platform. So there's a lot of benefits as an advertiser for leveraging these tools. Plus, Facebook wants you to use them. And so whether they admit it or not, there's definitely preferential treatment for people that leverage things and use tools that Facebook wants you to use. Whether it's uploading native video instead of using a YouTube link or using Canvas instead of going to a third-party website, you're going to get preferential treatment. You can also get more data as an advertiser. So with Canvas, for example, you can build out an engagement audience in your custom audiences and track people that opened your Canvas ad but didn't go through, people that clicked through, how long people spent on the Canvas ad. So you can get a lot more data in this ad unit than you might if you went direct to a landing page because it's all inside Facebook. So all the data is there for you to measure, analyze, and use to segment. So what you're looking at here is a Canvas ad that we ran for our Patriot Products business. And it was for a free plus shipping funnel that we're going to talk about later in the course under the strategy section that went really, really, really well and made us a lot of money. So we basically gave you a free Trump coin, which is our flagship product for this business, did about $4.5 million in 3 months. We give you a free coin. All you do is pay $4.95 for shipping. And then we have a series of upsells that help us make this profitable. And so you can see this is it's a landing page essentially. So we have a headline: congratulations, you've been selected to receive a free President Trump coin, $29.99 value. Little description text, picture of the product. We have a join your fellow President Trump supporters. Then we have a carousel with images that you can swipe through. Again, Canvas is mobile only, so this is just a preview. It's not going to be able to interact with it. But this swipes through to other customer photos. And then we have a call to action button that stays with you the whole time. So you can go right to the checkout page. So essentially what we've done with this, we've bypassed the landing page. And there's a few reasons why we've done that and why I think it's important to use Canvas for these circumstances. So one is, creating a landing page is time intensive, right? It can take a while to build a really good landing page. It's basically building a mini website. So you got to set up a lot of different variables. You got to add a lot of content. You need to add the lead form. You need to add all the integrations, all the bells and whistles. So it's a lot of work. And, building landing pages is valuable for lots of products, lots of offers. But if you're doing something at a low price point, like a free coin, a free plus shipping, you're selling a $5 digital product, something really low priced, you don't need to do that much selling, right? If it's a impulse buy product, a free product, you really want to be able to present the offer and limit the traction, right? Limit the amount of I want to say I don't want to say traction, friction. So that's the right word. So you want to limit the friction, right? You want to limit the number of steps that it takes to get to the transaction point. And so by doing Canvas, instead of going to a landing page, then to a checkout page, you're eliminating a core step in that. And so you're not losing all those extra users. So this is really, I think, the best strategy for the free plus shipping offers, for the low price product offers, for digital products that are lower priced, for some type of lead magnets. Obviously, you can use lead forms for that, but I think Canvas is great for those circumstances. So for us, it was a no-brainer. It's also really valuable if you have a really strong mobile offer. So if you're a young demo that you're targeting and most of them use mobile exclusively, Canvas is great for them too because it's built for mobile. It only works on mobile. And so you're going right after that demo in a more native fashion. So this is the Canvas ad that we used. And then you can see this is the actual ad that we ran. So the ad for Canvas, at least from the front end, looks the same. So the only difference on the front end from a user between a Canvas ad and any other website click ad is this little animating arrow here that kind of hovers up and down that tempts people to click on it and open it up. But other than that, it's a very similar looking ad unit before they click into it. And so you create it very similarly than you would. And again, so this was just a normal campaign. You would just create a new campaign. You would set up your ad set. You want to make sure it's only mobile newsfeed, because that's the only unit that the only destination placement that Facebook will let you run a Canvas ad on. And when you come in here, let me go and I'll just show you the test one we created. You want to select, so you scroll down, you select your page, you select create ad. Then you have these three different options. So add with an image, add with multiple images, carousel, or collection. We're going to talk about collection next. Then you have full screen experience. So you want to select add a full screen canvas. And now you have three options. So quick creation for template, create a canvas using advanced creation, or use existing. So if you've already created one, you can easily just grab it right here. If you want to quick create one with a template, they have three really great options. So whether you're selling your product, trying to get new customers, or showcase your business. So let's say we want to sell a product. Now I can click use template. And now it's actually going to open a template here that I can come in and I can select my product catalog. So we haven't talked about this yet, but we're going to talk about how to set up a product catalog for dynamic product ads, for collection ads. Having a product catalog is a necessity to run a lot of the more advanced Facebook ad units. So essentially the product catalog is connecting my store and my feed of all my products to Facebook. So I can dynamically pull those products in and drag and drop them in here. So I can select that product catalog and that product set, and now Facebook's can actually pull in all the products from my store. And within the product catalog, I can set up segments and sets and all that stuff, and we'll talk about that in a different video. I can change the headline, the product description, all that. And so now when I run this canvas and it opens up, people can actually see real products from my store. So I can set up at the top a cover image or a cover video that's at the top of the canvas. Now I have the second module, which is products. Then I have a fixed button down here that I can put whatever I want on it, and I can put the destination URL. And so from here, I can preview this on mobile. It'll send it to my Facebook app on my phone. I can take a preview of it, interact with it. So when I click on any of these, it's going to take me direct to that product to buy. So that's one of the templates. If you want to go just straight in there and create a canvas all on your own without any templates, you can hop right in, create a canvas, and you can use the layouts if you want, or you can just get started right away and click add component. So here's the 7 components that you can use, 7 modules that you can use to build a canvas ad. So you have your button, you have your carousel, which can be products and customer photos. You have single photos, you have a text block, video, header, and then product sets. So let's say I want to add a header to this. I want to give your canvas a name right out of the bat so you can save it. And then you can upload any photo you want. You can change the background color. Let's see what we can put in here. Let's see. Let me just throw something up from Patriot Products. We'll just throw that up there. It might not look great because it's a big photo, not perfectly edited for this, but we're just going to throw it up for the sake of it. So has an image up there. You can change the background color if you want. Make this a nice red. You can make it, some opacity to it. And now I want another component. So now what I'm going to add is a text block. And I'm going to say, you know, this is an awesome new test ad. I can change the, you know, the text. I can make it Helvetica ultra thin. I can make it regular. I can bold it. I can increase the font if I want. Put an underline, change the color, all that good stuff. Change the background color of this one as well. So if I want to make it the same color, I want to make it a, you know, a light gray, can do that. I can modify these. And now let's say I want to add a, photo. So this is cool. So within the photo, this is something I shared an article a few days back about creating ads that are specific to the medium that you're sharing the ad on. And so this is where I think Canvas and some of these ad units really shine, is that, you know, it doesn't work if you're just going to kind of cookie cutter put in an ad that you're using for other mediums. You need to leverage the unique aspects of Canvas to really do well with it, or whatever ad unit you're using, whatever platform you're using. So for example, you know, you can set this so people can actually tilt and pan their phone to view the entire photo, which is really neat. So they'll see a part of the photo, but they can actually move their phone around and see other parts that are hidden. So there's ways to kind of interact with the medium and the environment to make this ad really unique, if that makes sense. So we'll put, you know, let's just put something in there. We'll see if we'll put this flag up there. You can add a destination URL to it. And so now we have this photo. So this is, you know, fit to width, it's linkable. I can now fit to width and tap to expand, or I can fit to width and tilt to pan. So what you see here now is it stretched it out. So now when I open this on my iPhone or my mobile phone, I can actually move my phone and see the rest of this, which is really cool if you're doing panoramic photos or some other types of medium. So that's the photo. And now I can add a video, I can add more text, or I can add a button. And so here I'm going to say, you know, buy today. I can add a URL down here. I can change the button color. I can make it a fill or a border. And we have a, I can affix it to the bottom so it stays at the bottom, or I can make it inline so it stays there and doesn't come up with me. And so now I have a pretty ugly canvas, right? So I obviously did this in a rush job, but there are some really cool brands doing some really unique things. I actually saw, and I'll share this in the bonus section under cool ads. There's a Victoria's Secret ad that's running right now that at the top of the canvas, the whole screen, it shows, basically says, what do you want to do tonight? Go out or stay in. And you can swipe left or swipe right. And depending on which one you swipe, you start a different sequence. And it has a bunch of different videos and graphics going down each side that kind of pivot. And so that's a really great use of Canvas. I've seen brands like Target use Canvas in unique ways where it's two carousels stacked on top of each other. So you can swipe the top, and that's tops, like t-shirts or blouses, and the bottom is pants and skirts. So there are some brands doing really cool things with Canvas that's not possible with other ad units, or would take a lot of custom work to do on a landing page. So again, these are just some examples of ways to set Canvas up. It's a really powerful ad unit, in my opinion, for specific use cases. Like I talked about, the free plus shipping, I think Canvas is a no-brainer. I think low price products, it's great. And I think if you have a product that you really want to stand out and do something creative like Victoria's Secret does or Target does, then it's also a great ad unit to kind of flex your creativity and stand out from the pack. So that's Canvas. I hope this little tutorial gave you some good insight into when to use it and how to use it and how to set it up. And in the next video, we're going to talk about setting up collection ads.